And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill here today, number 64. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
This is Brice Turang. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Yelich at the dish. Went deep in the ball game last night. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now it's William Contreras. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. Bottom of the first, here's the White Sox DH, Brooks Baldwin. Fastball for a strike at 95. The Brewers are looking very strong so far this season. The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of
ball, this one high and deep, way back there, up onto the patio and out of here, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Vargas now at the plate, and there's a foul ball. Fouled off down the right side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Now a chance for Colson Montgomery. That one ripped left field, way back there. Out of here! It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Lenyn Sosa. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all
in the dirt, blocked. This one in the dirt. To second, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head to the second on the south side. It's the White Sox 3, and the Brewers 1. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. And that one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That misses. Going to count 1-2. That's inside.
That's a ball.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. 3rd home run of the season. It's 3-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Hoskins. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And that is out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Way high there. And the count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing, and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So up next, Jackson Chourio. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the rookie third baseman. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Now move to first. Back in safe, really close. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly. And
runner on the go. Swing and a foul straight back. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That's outside.
That's a ball.
Ball
Outside.
1. In the air, right field, Tachman. And he makes the catch. 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one is inside ball 1. Chourio, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Sal Frelick, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Brewers move closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Here on the south side, now it's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. And now, Tim Elko. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Michael A. Taylor, the next to hit, takes outside. That one in the dirt. Yeah, that's ball 2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it
zips it to first. That ends the frame. First pitch doesn't find the zone. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpire. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Christian Yelich. Swinging a foul straight back. Yelich recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
One ball,
tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Outside ball.
The pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Now batting,
William
catcher,
Contreras.
William
Up now for the
Contreras.
Brewers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Man at second. The other way. Base hit. Turang around third. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. It's an RBI single. It's 3-all.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And now it's going to be Isaac Collins.
0-1.
Strike two.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Up and in. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball out into left center field. Benintendi sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that
1
one
ball, 1
upstairs,
strike.
ball 1. And misses inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that drops foul. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
Got him.
Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Peralta back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Chourio hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Miguel Vargas. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Slings to first in time. Here's Mike Tauchman. Tied up here in the early going. There's a strike.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Digging in, Joseph Ortiz. on the ground.
No,
and
that's
that's
a foul
just foul.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious.
He's under to make the catch in center. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
It's 0-1.
This to third. On to first. One up, one down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal. That one's in there. Strike one. Teal, 23 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. To second, that's one. And that's two. And a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. It's a bomb. A solo shot. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going
Now
Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich.
Number
0
70.
for 2 in this one.
Tyler
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Heart of the order coming through
0-1.
now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Action in the pen down there. A right-hander is up and throwing. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. William Contreras digs in now. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in this one. That smash towards center. Taylor makes the play, and there are 2 down. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Out to short. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Elko batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
And that one off the outside edge. And a foul ball. He goes down looking. Here's the third baseman. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he'll play it on a bounce. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Taylor sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Center field. Taylor makes the catch. And that is that. Back at right field, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Brooks Baldwin. What a stop. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky.
Hoskins to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tyler Gilbert.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Hudson, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Turang tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Gilbert, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Next offering is outside.
1-1.
Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way, and he beats the shift, and that squirts through. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, William Contreras. Yelich, the runner at second with one away.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count. Ball. 2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Nabs it, and that is that. Brewers. Peralta back to work. That's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient
0-1.
as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
On the ground to the left.
Ball.
And it's just foul. That was close. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation,
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Pitching for the White
And we're
Sox.
back. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Andrew
Number
Vaughn.
7, Andrew Vaughn.
Well struck right field. That one's back. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
they're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let them steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Man at second. And that one inside and it hit him. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. Line drive. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. And it gets by him. In comes the run from third. And they take a 3-run lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
comes the skipper.
Pitching for the
On the
White
mound
Sox.
now, Frazier Eller.
Number
Pretty tight
55.
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next for the Brewers, Brice Turang. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Fouled off. He was late.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number one. So up next for Chicago, Tim Elko. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fly ball to right. Frelick. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Fastball for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Turang. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here on the south side, leading off, Christian Yelich. And takes low for ball one. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Mike Clevenger up and loosening in the pen. Burke warming up as well. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Isaac Collins will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Strike one. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the ninth. And strike two.
0-2.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And there are 2 outs. Andrew Vaughn now. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Yelich crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit, and that's easier said than done.
So 2 down. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the White Sox manager is sole runner
Sox.
at third, 2 outs.
Number
Now the third
61.
baseman.
Mike Fastball.
And he
Hey.
swings and misses at the initial
0 balls,
offering.
1 strike.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Brewers 8 and the White Sox 3. That
Yeehaw.
one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Way
Hey.
out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Breaking ball
That's the
misses
ball.
down and away. Next offering is down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Right side. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And now here is Miguel Vargas. Right through there for a strike. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
That one down
Foul
the
ball.
line, and foul ball. And that's in the
2-2.
dirt.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Frelick settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. Mike Tauchman digs in now. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
8-3 the final in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.